I'm going to speak about Rig Vedic age, one of earliest and most important periods in Indian history. It lasts from 1500 BCE to 1000 BCE and is known through Rig Veda, the oldest Vedic text. This period laid the foundation for Indian civilization in shaping its social life, political system, economy, as well as religious beliefs. Understanding Rig Vedic age or early Vedic age helps us to understand how ancient Indian society began and evolved. Early Aryans lived in eastern Afghanistan, Pakistan, Punjab, and western Uttar Pradesh. The main source of information in early Vedic age is Rig Veda. Aryans came into conflict with native people. They were called Dasas or Dasayus. Aryans, they considered themselves who were culturally different from the natives. Many local chiefs like Sambara and Varchin were fought against the Aryans. And the society was organized into Kula, which means family, Grama, which means village, Vis, which means group of villages, and Jana, tribe. The tribal chief was called Rajan. Wars were mainly fought for cattle, land, and wealth. Battle of 10 Kings was fought on river Ravi. In Vedas it be called Purushni. King Sudas, who in Bharata tribe, have defeated 10 kings. 5 were belong to Aryans and other 5 kings were belong to non-Aryans. This victory made the Bharata tribe more powerful. Later on, Bharatas and Purus, they combined and formed a single large tribe known as Kuru. Now moving on to the early Vedic age society. Society was initially equal, but social differences were started to emerge. 4 Varnas were added, which includes Brahmanas, priestess, Kshatriyas, warriors, Vaishyas, farmers and traders, and Shudras, the servants. Slavery existed, but wage labor was not. And family be called as Griha, was the basic social unit. It was headed by Grihapati, a male head, and families were generally joint family system, and society was patriarchal, which means male dominated. Now the position of women in early Vedic age. They had a respectable position. They attended assemblies and religious rituals. Widow remarriage was existed. Polyandry existed in some cases, as well as child marriage was not a common factor. Economy of early Vedic age. Agriculture, they have cultivated barley and wheat, as well as in order to cultivate these crops they have used plow, and as well as in order to gain for irrigation they have used wells. Hence they have knowledge of seasons. And as well as pastoralism, cattle in early Vedic age be considered as main wealth, and wars were often fought to capture cattle, and there was no private ownership of land. Crafts, people worked as carpenters, chariot makers, weavers, leather workers, blacksmiths. They used copper and bronze tool. Trade in early Vedic age was barter or exchange of goods. Traders was called panis. Nishka, a gold silver ornament, was used in exchange. And transport, they have used bullock carts, horses, horse-drawn chariots, and boats with many oars. Now let's see the administration. In administration, king, who is assisted by Prohita, priest, Senani, army chief, Gramni, village head, and Vrajapati, officer controlling the territory. Important assemblies which exist in early Vedic age include Sabha, council of elders, Samiti, general assembly, Vidata, tribal assembly, and Gana, tribal group. Religion was polytheistic, which includes many gods, as well as nature worship also exist in early Vedic age. The important gods worshipped in early Vedic age includes Lord Indra, god of rain and water, Agni, fire god, Varuna, water and the Lord one who holds moral order, Surya, sun god, Soma, god of plants and sacred drink, Ushas, goddess of down. Now what were the main important characteristics which be in early Vedic age? There be tribal society, as well as king had limited powers, cattle be considered as main wealth, agriculture and cattle rearing were both place important, barter system of trade was existed, no regular taxation, and nature worship and sacrifices were common, and finally society slowly changed from equality to Varna system.